Captain Underpants and Dogman, How It All Started by Logan Insco. To Dav. Meet Dav Pilkey. When Dav was just a little boy, he was always smiling, always so happy, always in a good mood. Until school started. When Dav went to school, he was diagnosed with ADHD and dyslexia, especially reading. Dav hated reading. He couldn't read like all the other kids. In second grade, Dav had a very strict teacher who would tease him that he couldn't read. But you know what Dav was good at? Drawing. Then one day changed Dav's life forever. One time, Dav was sitting in the classroom with his friends, and his teacher was telling them a story, and she just so happened to use the word underwear. And as you can see there, they all started to laugh. And then the teacher went like this: "Boys and girls, underwear is not funny!" And of course, Dav's classmates laughed even harder, and Dav thought, underwear is very powerful. I should do something with that. So, Dav took out a piece of paper and drew his very first drawing of Captain Underpants, and all of Dav's friends were impressed. Except for Dav's teacher. She immediately ripped it up and sent him in the hallway. "Mr. Pilkey, out!" Dav decided to make a comic about Captain Underpants while he was in the hallway. Dav's teacher walked in the hallway, saw Dav's comic, and ripped it up again. She told Dav he couldn't spend the rest of his life making silly books. In college, Dav met a teacher who encouraged him to write and illustrate. So Dav had his very first book published called World War I. When Dav wasn't illustrating, he would visit schools and libraries and would draw a giant picture of Captain Underpants. At the end of every presentation, kids would ask Dav, "Are you going to make a book about Captain Underpants?" Dav said, "I don't know. Should I?" And the kids would scream with excitement, "Yes!" In 1996, Dav Pilkey began making his very first book about Captain Underpants. He included a lot from his childhood, so George and Harold is based on him as a child. Soon, The Waistband Warrior hit libraries, a book about a hero who fights for truth, justice, and all that is pre-shrunken cockney. The story is about George and Harold, who hypnotized their mean Principal Krupp and turned him into Captain Underpants. Then, in 2016, Dav made a new book series with a superhero named Dogman. Dogman was the first character Dav ever made as a kid. Sorry, guys. The story became the #1 bestseller that Dav made. So, he made even more, featuring a little kitty named Little Petey. And here's when I tell you guys a little short story about how the Dogman thing began. It's not how Dav came up with the idea, it's about, the story that he makes. Here's how the story began. There was a cop and a police dog. They had one very evil enemy, Petey, the world's most evil cat. But when they tried to defuse the bomb, kaboom! Soon they were rushed to the hospital. The doctor told the cop and the dog the bad news. Greg's body is dying, and the cop's head is dying. Then Nurse Lady got a great idea. "Hey, why don't you just sew the dog's head onto the cop's body?" "Nurse Lady, you're a genius." So they did. And a new crime fighter rose from the ashes. Petey felt responsible for this. He needed help to destroy Dogman, so he ordered a cloning machine. Petey wanted to make a clone just as evil as him, but instead he got a little kitten. Petey tried to make his clone evil, but it was no use. But the power of little Petey's love was just too strong. Little Petey also has tons of loyal super buddies, our hero Dogman and a robot named ADHD. And more friends. There's Molly, Zuzu, Sarah, Flippy, and Chief. And guys, get ready for DreamWorks Dogman the movie, coming January 2025. I'm looking very forward to it. And that is it, guys. Thank you guys for watching my video. I really hope you liked it. Please make sure to subscribe, smash that like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss it when I upload a brand new video. And comment below if you're excited for the Dogman movies just as much as I am. And I'm out, man. Peace.